Hey there everyone, Katie Freiling here, and I just got back not too long ago from Costa Rica. Was out there for the Awesomeness Fest, which was an awesome event for entrepreneurs teaching personal growth and really essentially how to really live an awesome life. It was thrown by my friend Vishen Lakhiani. We had such an amazing time, really very transformational experiences and great connections and new friendships, and it was just quite a magical time. So it was a personal growth event. So in going through my own shifts and transformations, I really started thinking and feeling into what is personal growth really? What is this thing called personal development? Because I think that there's a lot of false ideas and beliefs and misconceptions out there, a lot of false myths around what personal growth really is. So I just kind of wanted to share with you some of my insights about what it really means to me, like what the truth, what the core, what the essence of personal development really means to me. So I wanted to share with you what I feel to be are the greatest personal growth myths that are out there. So number one being that with this personal development movement, or if you're interested in personal development, it means that there's something wrong with you and that there's something that needs to be fixed or improved upon, which is actually a horrible, horrible illusion to fall into, because that's not what personal growth is about. You are not something or somebody that needs to be fixed or that needs to be improved. It's not, personal growth is not about finding the areas in your life where you suck or you need help and just, focusing on all of your weaknesses or perceived weaknesses. That's just not what it's about. Personal growth is really the journey of self-discovery, of really discovering who you are beyond this false identity that most of us are hiding behind these concepts and ideas of who we think we are, and it really, this concept, this first myth, is rooted in insecurity. It is totally rooted in insecurity, in this feeling of, I'm not enough, I'm not good enough, I need to go out there and I need to, improve myself and I need to feel better about myself here. Personal growth is not about feeling better about yourself or getting a better identity. It's really about finding your true identity. Your true identity, which means that it's so crucial to really practice self-acceptance and self-love, and it's really just a process of discovering deeper and deeper parts of yourself. And when you do that, the insecurities and the beliefs and the stories that most of us have been spinning and telling ourselves for most of our lives will start to kind of melt away. And you'll start to eventually see that there's a light within you, a light that just wants to shine bright. So personal growth, myth number one, is not about personal improvement. It's simply a journey of self-discovery, of getting to the core and the essence of who you really are. So it's not about feeling better about yourself and hiding behind some material possessions or success or fame that you think is going to make you happy or feel better about yourself. It's about true self-discovery. All right. So number two is that personal growth is about positive thinking. Personal growth, personal development is not about positive thinking. In fact, it is quite the contrary. Not to say that you want to be thinking negatively, of course not. But personal growth is about radical self-honesty. Being radically honest with yourself, being willing, having the courage and the willingness to look at yourself, to see where you've been making up stories, to see where you have stored emotion or beliefs that are no longer serving you, that are hurting you, where you're telling yourself stories about your own insecurity or your own self-worth, or any of these different types of things. It's about being able to look at yourself. And the most beautiful and amazing thing about this is that once you actually start to really look at yourself and reflect upon your own patterns and your own ways of being and really questioning your beliefs, what happens is this newfound awareness, the simple act of bringing awareness to things that may have been unconscious for quite some time, the simple fact of bringing awareness to it actually helps heal and helps the light that is within you actually continue to shine even brighter. So it helps to remove the blockages where you're blocking your own light, essentially. So positive thinking, it has its purpose in our world. We definitely want to be very conscious of our thoughts and our intentions and what we're creating and what we're putting out there. So yes, think positively versus, thinking, negatively about yourself or about life or about other people. But at the same time, don't delude yourself into this bubble of positive thinking where you're not really looking at the truth. So again, personal growth is not about, fluff and feeling good. It's about the truth. And the truth is what will set you free. So, so the last thing that I want to share with you, the last myth about personal growth here is that, it's not for everyone, personal growth maybe is for people who need motivation or people who really just love Tony Robbins and, personal growth isn't for people who are just too set in their ways they can't change. That is absolutely a lie. Okay, personal growth is for everybody because it's actually an essential core calling that we all have as human beings to really discover the truth of who we are. It is a calling. Okay, so the people who love Tony Robbins or who love to get motivated and all that great stuff, fine, great, do whatever you feels good to you, whatever you feel you need to do to really come into your full self-expression. But just know that even if you are 60 years old and you have been living the same way for 60 years, you absolutely can change. Again, it is your calling. And it's not about, changing to improve upon all your weaknesses and turn yourself into a more worthy human being. It's about having the willingness and the radical self-honesty to look at yourself and to see where you're blocking your own light and to see who you are, the truth of who you are. So again, it is totally a calling. It is a calling. It's something that we're all here to do. We're here to discover ourselves. We're here to really be able to not only discover what we are, but to be able to express that in its highest form, whether that's through business and manifestation and creativity or through relationships and love and contribution. However your being, your true essence, your true being wants to express itself, that is what this whole process of personal growth is about, for me anyway, is really just about this journey of truth. This journey of truth. And my truth, what I discover as my truth through my own experience and my own journey is very special and sacred to me. And it's not something that you can necessarily take as rock solid truth for yourself until you go through the same experience, until it becomes your truth. You experience it, which is why personal growth is for everyone. It's so essential because it is an experiential process of really gaining true wisdom about life, about who you are, about your relationship with other people, with life itself. And it's something that is just necessary for all of us to really have the courage to embark on this journey on our own. Okay, nobody can do it for you. You are the only one who can really discover your own truth. So I am just, getting so passionate because this is my life. This is why I blog about personal growth. This is why this is so important. This is why this is such a core impulse in my life, because it is the impulse of life that is wanting to move through me and evolve and grow and really know itself in deeper and deeper ways. So I love personal growth, and I hope that this video here today kind of brought maybe a different perspective into your life, or maybe it's a similar perspective to one that you already have, and it's just something that is reconfirming reaffirming what you already know, what you really already know inside of yourself. So if you're down, if you are down to really go on this journey, to really discover yourself, and to have the courage to not let fear win, to really have the courage to move forward and to continue stretching yourself and to continue growing and to continue unraveling all of the BS, all of the crap that we have held on to and stored within our bodies, within our minds, within our psyche, all of these things that are just not true. So personal growth is not about trying to get somewhere else, not about trying to improve yourself, or at some point in the future you're going to feel better and you're going to, then be able to live a happy life. Personal growth is about discovering who you are right here in this very moment and just taking off the cloak, taking off that false part of yourself that you've been holding on to for so long, and really just being able to release that and be free and let your light just shine, because that's your calling. That's what you're here to do. You are here to shine. So thank you so much for sharing this time with me today. I really appreciate it, and it feels so good to be able to really express to you like this from my heart. And I would love to hear from you. I love your guys' comments. I always read them, even if I don't have time to respond to each and every one of you. But if you leave me a comment down below, just let me know what personal growth means to you. What does it mean to you right here and right now on your own personal journey? And what's your vision? What do you really want? What does it really mean to you? All right, well, have a wonderful rest of your day. Looking forward to hearing from you and reading your comments. And we'll talk soon. Thank you so much.